Hello, hello? Oh my god, there we are! Hello, Twitch chat! I noticed my mouth wasn't exactly lining up with what I was saying. And it's because I did not have my microphone plugged in. Oopsies, my bad. Let me turn down the music a little more. But hello to everybody who's here today! I hope you're enjoying these fucking bops! This music is fucking awesome. I have found what a fantastic playlist to put on. This is from a game called Fighters Impact now. But all of these songs have been so good. They're like from the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, GameCube era. And while I've been waiting for the stream to start and for the ads to go, I've just been like bopping. Like crazy bopping to the music. It's been fun. Okay, but anyways, as it says in the stream title, we're gonna do Clangen Monday. Actually on a Monday this time, because last time it was not on Monday. Actually, I forgot to go ahead and preemptively open that up, so I'm gonna do that while I'm talking. But we're doing Clangen Monday, and then we are going back to Needy Streamer, or not, Digimon Survive. I was just thinking that Needy Streamer Overload was what we played Friday. But we are going back to Digimon Survive after today's Clangen Monday. So let me go ahead and set that up. Phew. Okay, give me just a moment. So, I've had some stuff going on today. So give me just a second, and then I'll explain. Okay, I'm good now. Damn, such good songs. This is Sonic? Awesome. Sonic music goes crazy too. Okay. Anyways. Oh, so I was promoted in this RP server I'm in. I was promoted from a normal member to a buddy. And buddies kind of like help new people get situated. And they've got me running a buddy RP, meaning I'm helping new members learn how the systems work and everything. So if I go quiet for a second and like you hear me typing, I'm just doing that. Helping to get the people well adjusted and everything. But that's what I'm doing at the same time. And I think things are going well with that. I'm excited. I'm ready to finally be a buddy. I've been in that RP server for like almost 2 years now, which is crazy. Okay. Cool. Oh, I need someone to type in chat. See if that's at the right spot. Oh well, it's okay. Alright. And here we go. Let me know if the music's too loud, by the way, chat. Because it looks a little loud in my audio mixer. But I don't know. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, that looks good for background. Okay, cool. And then, let's jump right into Clangen Monday. No new cats this week, but remember, if you want to join into Zek Clan, your own cat in Clangen, then you can type !Discord, pull up the Discord, and there is a link in the announcements channel that lets you submit your own cat, and then I'll code it in. God, I love good music. I'm a music fan all the way. Anyways. Alright, Moon 108 is what we did last time. And we are going to Moon 120, I believe. Moon 109. We ask Tuft Clan for herbs, and they give us herbs. Hawktooth feels better, Airhaven feels better, Presto Straight Lord feels better, Mink Jumble has an ear infection, Webslinger's caught outside of the territory, Frigid Hawk was talking with Bumblebee, Echo Dapple's healed, Echo Dapple is bruised, then Chervil Paw fell and got a little sore. Alright, Frigid Hawk, Loyalty, Chervil Paw, and Abyss Whisker. They find a rabbit, and they catch the rabbit. Great Lord, Grey Freckle, Gorge Paw, and Happy Chaos. Patrol heads out. Grey Freckle spots a set of animal tracks, calls the other cats over to give them a tracking demonstration. While Grey Freckle has the skills to use tracks to their full potential in their own hunts, they completely failed to communicate how anyone else might be able to do that. They might be an impressive tracker, but Grey Freckle needs to work on their communication skills. Damn. Ibis Hail, Hawktooth, and Echo Speckle. Starts snowing. Ooh, they have to take turns digging a snow tunnel. Alright, Spider Spore, Hawthorn Pelt, Whisper Paw, Owl Honey, and Mica Shade. Once upon the time lived a clan filthy and pathetic, who did nothing but steal from others, never giving thought to the hurt they did or credit to the hunter's hard work. The cats of the Whisker Grove are repulsive, Mica Shade says. The rest of the patrol is surprised to hear the quiet fury in their tone. Mica Shade will never forgive those who steal from the kind and generous, take other cats' hard work, and try to profit from it. Damn, that's crazy. Okay. Patrol again. Salttooth, Webslinger, and Ochre Paw. Am I saying that right? I don't know how to actually say that. They tell stories, and it's good. Otterblotch, Snowstripe, and Hero. Otterblotch tries to eat the prey she just caught, and she got away with it. Oh. Wait. Bowkite aside. Oh. Oh. No, because Snowstripe ratted her out. Damn. Airhaven, Red Feather, Flare Pelt, Deer Paw, and Butterfly Shadow. Look for something to disguise their scent. I can't think of anything that works, but the hunt goes well. Boulder Scratch, Echo Dapple, Bowkite, and Snow Shade. They have a disagreement. And Bowkite reminds the patrol cats to focus on their stars-damned jobs. Stop quarreling like kittens. Crazy. Alpaca Stem, Lavender Goose, Dapplefish. Goes out with warrior escorts. Dapplefish starts chatting with Lavender Goose to pass the time. They have nothing in common, and the other cat bluntly refuses to talk about boring herbs. Crazy. I spot the sun themselves, and they get herbs and sun themselves. Awesome. Featherstar's feeling better. Featherstar feels as though the responsibility of leadership is crushing her. God damn, my girly is struggling. Hate Monday feels better. Bug has died recently. Pipit's feeling better. Hawktooth's bad leg is feeling sore. We have encountered Cheese Puff. Who is Cheese Puff? Do I know you? A black grizzled tick tabby. Interesting, interesting. What an interesting guy. Hello, Cheese Puff. Do we have any other interesting guys outside the that live outside the camp? Quickie, you are interesting. What do you have? You must be a weird ticked, I suppose. Weird ticked torty. Bumblebee, Lumine, Nibble, Nephim, Cheese Puff, Saturn, Nook, Cotton, Quickie, Silo, Zenith, Moo, and Baloo. That's a fun name. Alright. Red Feather finds a learner named Pebble who joins the clan. They decide to keep their old name. Oh, hello, Pebble. A white and black girly. You don't have dominant white, I will accept you. You also have perm bleaching, which is interesting. Kariba died recently. Rest in peace, Kariba. Abyss Whisker and Dose Stripe have gotten married. Ooh, I know Abyss Whisker is Taco Fur and Timberhearth's kid. Is Dose Stripe anyone's kid? Wait, family tree. Oh, Dose Stripe is my grandchild. Interesting, interesting. Spider Spore's feeling better, Chervil Paw's feeling better, and Saffron Caw's tail is feeling much better. Butterfly Shadow, Flare Pelt, and Deer Paw. I sent a large dog, and when the patrol comes upon the dog, it leaps for Deer Paw. He responds on sheer instinct. He barks right back in the dog's face. Okay. The dog falters in its attack, just for a moment, but that fraction of a heartbeat allows the patrol to get the upper paw and drive off the dog. Flare Pelt is amazed by Deer Paw's unconventional technique. Damn, he got attacked by a dog and he just barked back at it and the dog backed off? That's crazy. Bro just, like, barked back at the dog. I mean, if it works, it works. Micah Shade, Owl Honey, and Whisper Paw. Hollyhock Clan's border. As the patrol approaches, Whisper Paw wants to be friends. Nice. Great Lord, Web Slinger, and Ochre Paw. They find a mouse. They catch the mouse. Hawktooth and Echo Speckle. There might be a good chance to practice their teamwork with their mate. They float together like two streams meeting, intermingling without conflict or effort. Together in this, together in life, together always. Aww. Pebble, Bowkite, Chervil Paw, Abyss Whisker, and now Dose Stripe. Catch scent of a red fox. When they track it down, they find it's feeding on a mountain goat kid carcass. Possible whether to say if the fox killed it or found it. But they drive the fox off, so we get the food. Catch scent of a mouse. Gorgepaw locates the mouse and begins to stalk. And Gorgepaw catches it. I don't think Happy Chaos would have let him live it down if he didn't catch it, to be honest. No Shade, Airhaven, and Featherstar. No Shade wants to eat the prey, but they resist. Echo Dapple, Alpaca Stem, Frigid Hawk, and Saffron Caw. They notice Frost Clan scent, and relationships have improved. Grey Freckle, Hawthorn Pelt, Ibis, and Otter. Good practice fighting techniques. They have a nice practice session. Lavender Goose, Loyalty, Salt Tooth, and Red Feather. They have a good conversation with Grackle Clan as well. And then send out the healers. Healers get Oak Leaves and Rosemary. Nice. What's happening with Taco Fur? What is he up to? He okay? Oh, he's grieving. Oh, poor guy. Okay. Next moon. Taco Fur finally feels better. Taco Fur was fighting with ThunderClan. Wolfstrike has recovered from birthing her litter. Wolfstrike has a lot of ticks and is itchy. Butterfly Shadow has fleas. Red Feather was arguing with Cheese Puff. Lavender Goose was the victim of a prank. Verbena Roach was speaking to a cat from Tuft Clan. Flarepaw sits in the crowd, chest puffed up in pride. Flarepelt, sorry. As they watch Deer Paw be named Deer Speckle, honored for his determination. They consider themselves lucky to have been able to train such an amazing young cat. Look forward to seeing the warrior he becomes. And then Gorge Paw became Gorge Watcher. Let's look at the adults now, because they're adults now. There's Deer Speckle, white and blue silver, broken mackerel, tabby male with a short tail. Nice, nice, nice. You can't really see the blue silver. It's on the other side of him. That's so sad. And if I, like, swap the direction, then it would just mirror it, I think. But Gorge Watcher, white and blue Lynx Siamoka. What a pretty cat. Oh, they're all pretty cats. I just wish we had less white cats. Snowshade, Lavender Goose, and Airhaven. They meet Grackle Clan and relationships worsen. Happy Chaos, Ibis Hail, Bowkite, and Saffron Caw have a disagreement. There's always room to understand one another. Bowkite helps both sides of the disagreement to see what they do agree on. In turn, helps them solve the issues they don't see eye to eye on. Hate Monday, Whisper Paw, Owl Honey, and Micah Shade got out there. There's a scent of Badger. Hate Monday thwacks a pebble at the Badger. And everybody retreats. Understandable. There's a Badger. They don't want to get caught with the Badger. Boulder Scratch, Web Slinger, Ochre Paw. Counters a swarm of 2 legs. And they still hunt anyways. Red Feather, Alpaca Stem, Spider Spore. It's hot out today and the hunting patrol bounces around and fuses with energy as they seek out prey. Feels like every creature on the mountains is out enjoying the weather and fattening up. Cats have what feels like the perfect day. Awesome. Oh, excuse me. Echo Speckle and Hawktooth. They come across a dog and they chase off the dog. Otter Blotch, Butterfly Shadow, and Flare Pelt. They have ghost stories, but they're still successful. Gorge Watcher, Straight Lord, Salt Tooth, Frigid Hawk, Hero, and Loyalty. Many seasons ago, before even Zek Clan itself, stood 5 ancient clans, each one point on a single great star. They padded into danger where hills of bone seep blood into soil. Fire alone could save the clans. It swept through their land, scorching evil to ash, driving out those with cowardice in their hearts until the good and strong could reclaim their places. Peace ruled among the elements. Awesome. Abyss Whisker and Timberhearth. Heads out, find Garlic. They find Garlic and Mallow. Send out these guys. Ghost Stripe takes the lion's share of the dog. Send out these guys. Looks for something to disguise their scent. Can't think of anything, but the hunt goes well. And then send out these 2. Do not proceed. Next month. That clan does not have enough healthy healers. What? He was talking to Nook. Interesting. And he slipped and twisted his paw. Is that why we don't have enough healers? That is why we don't have enough healers. They can't heal without Timberhearth now. It's crazy how he went from being like the worst healer to we need him in order to function. Crazy. Okay. Hawktooth feels better, Mink Jumble feels better, Lavender Goose feels better. Feathertooth has been following the progress of Whisperpaw for moons, feels that it is finally time for her to get her warrior name. She is granted the name Whisper Mist in honor of her justice. Whisper Mist is such a pretty name. I like that a lot. Featherstar has been following the progress of Chervil for moons, feels that it is finally time for him to get his warrior name. Granted the name Chervil Ears in honor of his hard work. And then Ochrepaw becomes Ochre Peak, honored for his intelligence. Awesome. Flowers can be so pretty even before they bloom, just like Loyalty. Web Slinger blushes as he sees Loyalty wearing the pink flower bulb he got for her. Ooh. You have a little like for Web Slinger. And Web Slinger, you have a little like for you? That's what it made it sound like. What am I looking for again? Loyalty. I'm looking for Loyalty. He does have a little romantic like for her. Nice. Dude, that's cute. That was a cute interaction. Okay. Then Chervil Ears and Ochre Peak are already warriors, and they're not even adults yet. That's good for them. They're doing their best. Otterblotch, Echo Speckle, Hawktooth. They devolve into ghost stories, putting everyone on edge. Saffron Caw, Snowshade, Whisper Mist. Whisper Mist, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter, they catch the squirrels. Alpaca Stem, Taco Fur, Owl Honey, Micah Shade. Ooh, Alpaca Stem finds an abandoned kitten. Verbena Kit. Well, Alpaca Stem has to adopt this child. Who is Alpaca Stem related to? I know they're a clan-born cat. Where are they? Alpaca Stem. Oh, is Hate Monday's kid. So... Oh, is Hawktooth also one of Hate Monday's kids? Oh, that's true. Cool, cool, cool. Hate Monday's got quite a few grandkids then. Here's Verbena Kit and adoptive parents. We are going to set your adoptive parent to, not you, Alpaca Stem. Butterfly Shadow, Flare Pelt. Fighting techniques is what they practice. Happy Chaos, Lavender Goose, Abyss Whisker, and Dose Stripe. You notice sent at the Hollyhock clan border. Relationships have worsened. Spider Spore, Gorge Watcher, Bowkite, Ibis Hail. Bowkite finds a scent, has crossed it. Gorge Watcher tells Bowkite there's good as scent on, and the patrol ignores it. Gray Freckle, Chervil Ears, Red Feather, these Hollyhock Kit clans, bring them back. Boulder Scratch, Web Slinger, Hate Monday, and Echo Dapple. Come across a Thunder Path. The patrol stops on the edge of the Thunder Path, and Web Slinger organizes a thorough search that finds a flattened squirrel. It's a reminder of the danger of the Thunder Path and a good source of scavenged meat. Alright. Send out all these guys. Hawthorn Pelt admits he thinks he has a vision from Star Clan. Richard Huck chooses to hunt with Hawthorn Pelt. Spiritual warrior gently guiding the conversation. Hawthorn Pelt feels deeply privileged. Nice. Here's Speckle, Feather, Star, and Ochre Peak. There's a trespassing rogue, and we chase him off. Hero, Loyalty, Salt Tooth, and Presto Straight Lord. Hero stumbles upon red berries. Hero confidently gathers them and prances back to camp with the patrol. Nice. Dapplefish ponders one of life's little ironies. I'll smile. And they gather elder leaves. Not too many exciting things happening, but a lot of cats are graduating. So that's always good. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Okie dokie. Alright. Tick bites from Wolfstrike is healed. Still not enough healers. Micah Shade's bad leg feels sore. Butterfly Shadow and Flare Pelt found a litter of 3 kits and decided to adopt them. Oh? This is Wolfstrike's kid. But if we go back to Wolfstrike, Wolfstrike has 3 kids, and Wolfstrike is finally a grandparent. How wonderful. What are the little babies? Flame Kit, a blue-ticked tabby. Oh, cutie, cutie. A blue broken mackerel tabby. A chocolate broken mackerel tabby. Nice. Tumble Kit, Cave Kit, and Flame Kit. What cuties. I want to look at the parent here. Seal braided lynx mink. You're interesting color-wise. Oh, you have Y hide banding, that's why. That's nice. Boulder Scratch is talking to Tuft Clan. A rogue named Jay leaves their litter to the clan. Presto Straight Lord adopts them. Presto Straight Lord has kids now? Hello? Guys, they're not gonna believe this over in the Discord. Presto Straight Lord has kids. I never thought I'd see the day when Presto Straight Lord had kids. A short-haired blue classic baby. A short-haired blue classic baby. And a... Nope, Solid White is not his. Okay. Bumblebee has died recently. Ibis Hale finds poppies. Quickie has died recently. What an interesting name decision. Man, suddenly we have, like, 6 more kits in the clan. Do 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 do. Alright. Featherstar, Frigid Hawk, Micah Shade, and Owl Honey. The spring in their steps as they head out. Today looks like a good day for hunting. And it is. They bring back a huge amount of prey. Spider Spore, Alpaca Stem, and Red Feather. Red Feather sees 2 kits from Hollyhock Clan playing close to the border. And we bring the kits back to their home. Salt Tooth, Ochre Peak, Bowkite, and Ibis Hail. Patrol devolves into ghost stories, putting everyone on edge. A branch snaps, and the whole patrol runs back to camp. Damn. Boulder Scratch, Whisper Mist, Otter Blotch, Hawktooth, and Echo Speckle. Whisper Mist stumbles upon red berries. Whisper Mist does not eat the death berries. Lavender Goose Hero, Saffron Khan Loyalty. They see a school of fish, and they catch the fish. Taco Fur, Hate Monday, Abyss Whisker, and Dose Stripe. Abyss Whisker notices an unfamiliar scent. Something has left marks on the wrong side of the border. Nice. Presto, Straight Lord, Web Slinger, Hawthorn Pelt, and Snowshade. Girl stumbles across a large dog, wandering through the middle of the clan's territory. Web Slinger got a broken bone. Ooh, that's a little scary. Especially since we don't have enough healers right now. But meet ThunderClan at the border, relationships improve. Deer Speckle, Airhaven, Mink Jumble. Airhaven tempted to eat the prey they just caught, but they resist. Happy Chaos, Gorge Watcher, Grey Freckle. Ooh, Gorge Watcher did not get claimed by the mountains with his old mentor watching. And the healers gather Elder Leaves. God, I love whatever music is playing. I'm like vibing so hard. Okay. Featherstar honors Taco Fur's service. It's time for Taco Fur to retire. Oh my goodness, Taco Fur retired. Bro, that's crazy. Player cats are getting that old. Oh, Featherstar and Wolfstrike see each other in a different light and have become mates? Ooh, my chocolate blotched kitty. And Wolfaram's blue Twilight kitty. Very cool. Timberhearth has recovered. Do we still not have enough healthy healers? Whisper Mist was being attacked by a dog. Flare Pelt helped Whisper Mist escape. Butterfly Shadow's bad leg feels sore. Hawktooth has an ear infection. Snowshade has white cough. Verbena Roach just located a joint. That's why we don't have enough healers, I would assume. What song is this? Damn, I'm vibing with everything that's been played so far. Okay. Chervil Ears has recovered. Stonepaw has decided to become a healer apprentice. Stonepaw being Wolfstrike's kid. Verbena Paw touches noses with Echo Dapple. Shade Paw touches noses with Butterfly Shadow. Ibis Paw becomes... Ibis Paw is apprenticed to Ibis Hail. That's kind of funny. Alright. And there's Stonepaw. Is Echo Dapple old enough to have an apprentice already? I didn't think so. Oh, I guess she is. Surprising. Alright. I'd say we have good kittens. Good cats all around. Shade Paw and Butterfly Shadow can go training. Focusing on cliffs, Shade Paw listens carefully. Owl Honey and Micah Shade. Be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques. Practices goes well. More confident in their teamwork. Ochre Peak, Dose Stripe, and Abyss Whisker. They practice 2-on-1. Abyss Whisker and Ochre Peak team up against Dose Stripe. Gorge Watcher, Verbena Paw, Echo Dapple. Practice teamwork. Works out. Border Scratch, Grey Freckle, Hawthorn Pelt, and Otter Blotch. They train, and they talk about visions. Pebble, Hate Monday, Mink Jumble, Airhaven. Spots a juvenile eagle. on the wing over a large bend in the river and watches as it swoops and it gets challenged to the spine of an oppressively big fish. It doesn't take its catch into the air. Perhaps it's too heavy? We steal it from the eagle. Nice. Today's a great day for hunting. A huge amount of prey was brought back to camp. Training. Ooh, Ibis Paw got poisoned. Oh, that's one of Presto Straight Lord's kids. Is he already gonna have a kid die? Maybe he was never meant to have children. Maybe that's the moral of the story here. Okay. Red Feather, Whisper Mist, Saffron Caw, and Lavender Goose. They spy a fat rabbit on ThunderClan. They get the rabbit, but ThunderClan sees us. Feather Star, Alpaca Stem, Bow Kite. Find a wounded cat, do not proceed. Echo Speckle, Deer Speckle, Frigid Hawk, and Hero. Frigid Hawk suggests might be a good chance for cats to practice new hunting techniques. And it goes well. The Chaos, Timberhearth, and Stonepaw. Stonepaw shovels Tansy into her mouth and tells her not to do that because that can be dangerous. And Dapplefish gets Marigold and Tansy. Oh, here for the vibes. Micah Shade's soreness is abated. Snowshade's white cough is gone. Boulder Scratch gets attacked by rats at the Fresskill pile. So does Presto Straight Lord. Damn, he's got rat bite. Abyss Whisker slipped on rocks. Alpaca Stem was touching noses with Baloo. Russet Kestrel has gotten green cough. Despite the enforced nest rest and how tightly his broken bone is bound, Webslinger's injury is beginning to look concerning to Stonepaw. Ooh. Ibis Hale confesses to Dapplefish, asking to be mates, and the answer, well, it's not yes. Interesting. Loyalty was murdered. Who murdered the outsider? Oh, it was Ibis Hale. Not that we know that. Not that the clan knows that. But why did you kill? Do you hate her? Loyalty. Oh yeah, you just hated Loyalty. Was it because she was an outsider, maybe? I would assume so. Loyalty was murdered. Maybe she was taking out her anger on being rejected by murdering someone. Which is crazy. Okay, Saffron Caw's runny nose. Verbena Paw was having a peaceful stroll. He was attacked and killed by a fox. Damn. Verbena Paw is Alpaca Stem's kid that she adopted. That's crazy. Killed by a fox. Flame Kid is scolded after walking out of camp. Tumble Kit has cardinal feathers. And Loyalty and Verbena Paw are both dead, yeah. We have enough healers. We have a good amount of healers, though. Okay. Next patrols. That's everything, I think. Yep. Spider Spore, Doe Stripe, Ibis Hale, Echo Dapple, Echo Speckle. They come across a small dog. And they make it excited until it leaves. Otterblotch. Everyone. Excuse me. Pink Jumble tells them stories. Story of StarClan's great anger. Gorge Watcher refuses to believe their ancestors ever blotted out the sun. Not that they couldn't, but that they wouldn't ever hurt the clans, their own beloved descendants, is what he says. Hero, Whisper Mist, Hate Monday, and Saffron Caw bring in their steps as the cats head out. Looks like today is a good day for hunting. Huge amount of prey caught. Happy Chaos, Ochre Peak, Frigid Hawk, and Bowkite. Starts snowing after the patrol sets out. And they are able to still get some food. Deer Speckle, Micah Shade, and Owl Honey. Catch scent of a mouse, and they get the mouse, I think. Feather Star, Butterfly Shadow, and Shade Paw can go training. Red Berries. It was raspberries, thank goodness. Gray Freckle, Red Feather, Lavender Goose, and Boulder Scratch. Spies a fat rabbit on the other side of the Tough Clan border. Tempting opportunity to be sure. And we go and get the rabbit. Turtle Ear, Salttooth, Hawthorn Pelt, a Pebble. Comes across a large rat, and we catch the rat. Hell yeah. Alpaca Stem, Dapplefish can go. Feels a presence join her, but it wavers. Stonepaw and Timberhearth. Nice. The patrol's unsuccessful, actually. That's like the opposite of nice. Okay. Next one. Wolfstrike and Featherstar had a huge fight and broke up. Okay. Okay then, never mind. No lesbians here. Dude, Wolfstrike is like super in love with Timberhearth, which is crazy. I don't think he feels the same way though. Yeah, he's not super in love with him. Timberhearth feels better. Micah Shade has a stomach ache. Butterfly Shadow feels better. The more romantic members of the clan sigh, watching the new mates Otterblotch and Hero, who are too caught up in each other's to notice. Damn, after months and months of asking her out, Hero finally gets with Otterblotch. That's crazy. It's literally been months in-game of asking her out, over and over and over again. Alrighty. Toss Snake out of camp. Boulder Scratch feeling sick after feeling better. Presto Straight Lord is infected. Green Cough killed Russet Kestrel, the old man. Urbana Roach's leg is popped back into place. So do we have enough healers then? Yes, we do. Gorge Watcher has White Cough. Ibis Paw's no longer poisoned. Good job surviving. Good job surviving, boy. You could have died there. Easy. Alright. Oh, wait. Are those the cardinal feathers? Oh, they look so cute on him. Thinks Timberhearth is too loud. Crazy. You are Flare Pelts Kid and Butterfly Shadows. Right, right. Huh. Okay. And that's everything. So let's send out the patrols. Ghost Stripe, Pebble, Ibis Hail, and Ibis Paw go training. Red berries, not going to eat them a second time. Hero and Otterblotch can go out. Otterblotch approaches Hero, asking if they wouldn't mind showing Otterblotch their hunting techniques, perhaps doing some training with them. Cats go out together later in the day as the mountains catch the last of the light. Hero goes through his tricks, showing Otterblotch how they shift his balance to make less noise. Unstable scree slopes. As Otterblotch watches, eyes that Hero knows are a bit too admiring. For what's just a little trick, he smirks, showing off a little. Damn, she's finally into him. It finally worked. Come across a small dog, and they scare it off. Gray Freckle, Mink Jumble, and Airhaven. Starts snowing. Small amount of prey is brought to camp. Red Feather, Echo Speckle, Salt Tooth, and Feather Star. Featherstar has a vision for a clever battle move, but she needs a couple cats to practice it with. Pulling the patrol together, Featherstar explains the plan. They're going to practice a coordinated kind of tackle intended to shove an enemy warrior off a clanmate, knock them silly, give them enough time to rescue their injured clanmate. Nice. They got this. Turtle Ears, Owl Honey, and Micah Shade. Sent a large dog. Owl Honey barks back at the dog, which works, which is crazy. Practice new fighting techniques. Everybody has a nice session. Happy Chaos, Spider Spore, Whisper Mist, and Alpaca Stem. Today's a good day for hunting. Nice. Hawthorn Pelt, Bowkite, Frigid Hawk, and Saffron Caw. Troll crunches through the dead leaves littering wooded slopes. Hawthorn Pelt explains an idea he had for squirrel hunting. A little strange, but perhaps it could work. They bait the squirrels, and it works. Hate Monday, Ochre Peak, and Dapple Fish. They go looking for burdock and plantain. Excuse me, and they get it. Urbana Roach begins a story. Long dawn after the great moonrise stagger through the cold, wide world searching for a new home. Success was owed to many things. Darkland, the mysterious sun-drowned place, other clans who helped them on their way, but the humble Daisy saved many lives. Oh, cool. And they found lots of Daisy. That's awesome. Okay. Next month. Full Strike's gotten yellow cough. Blair Pelt has healed from their bite wounds. Blair Pelt was touching noses with Baloo. Oh. Nope, not parents. I want to see your relationship. Blair Pelt, huh? What do you think about Baloo? Yeah, you guys are just friends. Okay. Hawktooth feels better. Salttooth broke a bone. Abyss Whisker is feeling better. Abyss Whisker and Doughstripe found a litter of 3 kits and decided to adopt them. Oh my god, Abyss Whisker having kids of her own. What a girly. Her Abyss kids. What do we got? We have Cloudy Kit, Black and White Boy. We have Frozen Kit, a blue spotted girly, and we have High Kit, a black broken mackerel kitty. And then Flame Kit is not his. Or not hers. Spider Spore saved Hate Monday from a fox but was hurt. Webslinger's infection is gone. Echo Dapple found a cat who wants to join the clan named Furzram. Interesting. Okay, we're getting too many of these. So what we're gonna do is go to the Warriors Den, and we're going to threaten outsiders. We do not want them to keep joining us. Victim of a prank, Shadepaw was taking food from a 2-leg, and got a stomach ache because of it. Well, that's what happens, buddy. Who is the new guy, though, since they are here now, and there's nothing I can do about it. Furzram. Right, here you are. I like your little white pattern. I think it's very cute. Hero and Otterblotch can go out. They caught scent of a mouse, and they do not get the mouse. Butterfly Shadow, a Shade Paw, and a Flare Pelt. They're gonna go to the Hollyhock clan border. Gray Freckle, Pebble, Chervil Ears, and Happy Chaos. Gonna devolve into ghost stories on their patrol, and everybody runs back scared, including Happy Chaos. Or it was probably him who scared everybody, to be honest. Bowkite, Micah Shade, and Owl Honey. Bowkite admits that they don't think they're a good deputy. Micah Shade blinks at Bowkite passionately. Sounds like a hard burden to bear alone. Empathetic ear, they listen to Bowkite's current struggles, filling the deputy's position. By the end of their training patrol, Bowkite feels a huge weight lifted off their shoulder. Nice. Abyss Whisker, Doughstripe, Peak. Abyss Whisker suggests this might be a good chance for the cats to practice teamwork. Nice. Airhaven, Mink Jumble, find a nice spot to sun themselves, and they don't do anything. They're just chilling. Hate Monday, Alpaca Stem, Echo Dapple, and Frigid Hawk. Find badger stuff. There may or may not be a badger. We will see. Hawktooth, Echo Speckle, practice teamwork, and they have a good training session. Featherstar, Furzram, Saffron Caw, and Red Feather. Ooh, the playlist is starting over. Train under Featherstar's leadership. Saffron Caw admits she thinks they're the division from Star Clan. Well, you know what I'm forgetting to do, chat? I'm forgetting to download a VOD again. No, I didn't stream last Monday. Duh, I'm not forgetting anything. Never mind, chat. I was worried about nothing. Okay. ibis, hail, hawthorn pelt, snowshade, and lavender goose. Spots a badger. Relations have improved. Deer speckle, whisper mist, timber hearth, and stonepaw can go. Chief bear now. The chances of finding anything usable Daisy is slim. Timber hearth hesitates. Should he even look? However, they find some. Nice. Do not proceed. Save clan. And time skip. Zet clan does not have enough healthy healers. Yellow Cough has taken Wolfstrike's life. Ah, rest in peace, Wolfstrike. I will let Wolfaram know that her cat has died. It can be Flarepelt, Bowkite, Stonepaw, or one of the grandkids, potentially. Or make a new cat, but I'll have to let her know. Micah Shade's glad their stomach ache's gone. Beetleman has white cough. Lumine has died. Pipit has yellow cough. Hawktooth has a running nose. Owl Honey broke her leg. So many bad things. Goodness me. Red Feather hurt his leg. Saturn died. Boulder Scratch is feeling better from white cough. Presto Straight Lord has healed. Pink Jumble has white cough. Dapplefish broke her leg. Pink Jumble finds pink flowers. Webslinger pads along on all four legs for the first time in a long time. Healed broken bone has definitely left the leg weaker. It's manageable as far as he's concerned. Damn. No longer has white cough. Healed. Running nose is gone. Tumblekit has a splitting headache. Cave Kit was stopped a prank. Shadepaw's feeling better. Shadepaw was fighting with Hollyhock Clan. Cloudy Kit has a headache. Timberhearth avoids Wolfstrike's vigil. The sight of her slumped body is more than he can take. He trembles, tearing at his nest, unable to sleep as he broods over Wolfstrike's last moments. Did she suffer? Was she scared? Like losing a tail, or a limb, or their shadow. Bowkite relied on Wolfstrike, trusted her, and contemplating moving on from the loss seems impossible. Bitterness and rage floods them as Wolfstrike's life is recalled at the vigil. Turn away, any who offer comfort. Without Wolfstrike, what's the point? Damn. We've lost a good cat. We've lost a real one. So true. Flare Pelt, Butterfly Shadow, Shade Paw. Catches the scent of a mouse. Frigid Hawk, Hawthorn Pelt, Snowshade, and Echo Dapple. Comes across Tough Clan Apprentice. They want to join? I guess. I like taking in apprentices. Plus they help with the gene pool. Do you have anything fun going on? Red ticked Tabby. You're okay. Here, Specko, Presto, Straight Lord, Grey Freckle, and Featherstar. Starts snowing. Small amount of prey was brought back to camp. Micah Shade, Pebble, Otterblotch, and Hero. Troll comes across a large rat. More fresh kill. Serval Ears, Boulder Scratch, Lavender Goose, Gorge Watcher, Doe Stripe, and Abyss Whisker. Boulder Scratch, I guess, might be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques. Everyone has a nice session. Nice. Alpaca Stem, Furs Ram, Happy Chaos. Find a bird. Alpaca Stem gets the bird. Hawktooth, Echo Speckle. They're looking for fresh kill. And I don't think I found any. Hate Monday, Saffron Caw, Airhaven, and Whisper Wisp. Whisper Mist, not Whisper Wisp. Goodness me. Comes across a large rat. Can't they? Saffron Caw kills the distracted rat easily, but Airhaven points out the putrid scent. That clan could use the prey, but it isn't safe to risk sickness. Hate Monday cocks his head. They aren't going to eat it. Can they at least name it? Before Airhaven can figure out how to reply to that, Hate Monday touches his nose to the body of the rat. Henceforth, this rat will be known as Stinky Rat, honored for its stinkiness. Stinky Rat, Stinky Rat. Wonderful. Sorry, I was doing that thing I said I was going to do. Okay, Burpaw, Webslinger, Ibis Hail, and Ochre Peak. They hear a hiss of pain. It's a loner. Do not proceed. Red Feather, Stonepaw, and Verbena Roach. They're gathering moss, but they don't find any. Sad. Save. 119. Hate Monday has an ear infection. Pippet died to yellow cough. Damn, rest in peace, Pippet. Are any of you do have quite a few kits still alive, and grandkids now. Spider Spore, Alpaca Stem, Hawthorn Pelt, Snowshade, and Hawktooth. Yeah. Hawktooth's weak leg feels inflamed and painful. Snowshade has a splinter. Salttooth's injury is infected. Echo Dapple has white cough. Whisper Mist has a running nose and green cough. Flamepaw touches noses with her mentor, Hawthorn Pelt, looking bored and unimpressed, but on the inside, she's bouncing around with euphoria as if she was still a kit. Tumblecit breathes a sigh of relief. Finally, the deep throbbing in his head has subsided. And Tumblepaw's apprentice to Doestripe. As Cavepaw touches noses, with Presto Straight Lord, of course, he hopes he'll get to do something that'll really impress the class first day. Maybe he could catch a big fat rabbit, or chase off a fox. That'll show the clan he's the best apprentice anyone's ever seen. Cloudy Kit's headache is gone. As Cloudy Paw touches noses with Frigid Hawk, he hopes he'll get to do something really impressive. The first thing Frozen Paw wants to do is gather moss. And then High Paw wants to go and explore. In the losses Hate Monday weathered in the past, Pippet had always been there to comfort him. They had a complicated relationship. They dated, they had kids, they broke up, they always stayed close. Now that it's their death that Hate Monday is grieving, though, he is alone. Can't be bothered to get up out of his nest next, refusing to speak a word to those around him. Butterfly Shadow will not mourn Pippet's passing. Spider Spore is rocked by the loss of Pippet. All those memories and shared moments are now burdens he must carry alone. When no one needs anything from him, he breaks down, wailing uncontrollably and cursing the world that took Pippet instead of him. Damn. Rest in peace, Pippet. Another real one. We're losing a lot of real ones. All our cats are getting old. Everybody needs to stop getting old. I think that's what needs to happen. Okay. Grey Freckle, Airhaven, Frozen Paw, go training. Airhaven's the leader of the training group today and considers himself a good choice for the role. And I think it goes well. Ibis Hail, Otterblotch, and Hero. Ghost stories, but they're still successful. Forage Watcher, Cloudy Paw, Frigid Hawk training. There was an Badger set. And they're gonna put rocks in front of it. Lavender Goose, Snowshade, Furze Ram, Abyss Whisker, and Doestripe and Tumblepaw try a nice spot to sun themselves. And they all take a nap. Shade Paw, Butterfly Shadow, Flare Pelt. Go out, find a kitty pet, do not proceed. Hawthorn Pelt, Flame Paw, training. Justice might be a good chance to practice teamwork with Flame Paw. Flame Paw does a terrible job, but Hawthorn Pelt isn't willing to call her out on it. The wrong move for a teacher to make, and no cat learns anything from the experience. Dear Speckle, Micah Shade, Happy Chaos, Web Slinger. Micah Shade settles a dispute, and they don't get anything done because she doesn't actually come to any conclusions. I love the little speck of white on Cave Paw, it's so cute. Training. Okay, the rocks did not claim Cave Paw. Featherstar, Echo, Speckle, Hawktooth, and High Paw. Featherstar notices some of the other cats in the training ring are starting without stretching! Everybody must stretch. It's important to stretch. Pebble, Boulder Scratch, Ochre Paw, and Alpaca Stem. Gang of Rogues. Ooh. We chased the rogues off. Hell yeah. Red Feather, Burpaw, Saffron Caw. Burpaw is suddenly brought to a halt by Red Feather's tail. Tail swung out in front of his chest. Not a step further. There's a mushroom circle right in front of him. And no cat should tempt the moss cats unless they truly need their help. Alright, gather around. Red Feather here is here to tell the cats on the patrol an old story. An ancient, worn-thin tale of loners who come at the call of any who sleep in a circle of mushrooms. Oh! These cats had metal shards in their eyes and moss growing among their fur. They were unnatural loners with the power to grant protection. Or vengeance. Crazy. And we go get herbs. Nice. And last moon? That clan does not have enough healthy healers. Featherstar's joints are feeling weak. Timberhearth's feeling better. Micah Shade is sore. Verbena Roach is helping Butterfly Shadow. Hawktooth's running nose is stopped. Snowshade's feeling better. Red Feather's feeling better. Red Feather is sore again. Mink Jumble has white cough. Scary white cough. Abyss Whisker touches noses with J. Oh. Ibis Paw. Ibis Paw. Interesting. Not your kids, not your kids. There seems to be an infection and Dabblefish's broken bone. Spider Spore's bite wound is healed, but they're scarred. Green Cough killed Whisper Mist. Damn. I guess StarClan saw me struggling over her name over and over again and said, let's just get this one out of the way. Gorge Watcher has a stomach ache. Cave Paw sprained his paw. Shade Paw shall be known as Shade Bark, honoring her honor. Awesome. Blue Blotch Tabby. This is Presto Straight Lords, right? Yeah. Ibis Paw no longer has yellow cough. Cloudy Paw has gotten a stomach ache. Paco Fur feels like the loss of Whispermiss has torn a part of their heart out. Bitterness and rage floods them as Whispermiss' life is recalled. Damn. Rest in peace. Cause that was your grandkid? No, that was your kid. Yeah, that's sad. 2 from that litter are not made it. And then these are the last patrols for today. Featherstar, Presto Straight Lord, Hero, and Otter Blotch. Borderlines. There's an ambush, but we drive them off. Deer Speckle, Frozen Paw, Air Haven. Find a badger on ThunderClan and we tell them about it. Ibis Paw and Ibis Hail. Practice fighting techniques. Nice. Saffron Caw, Web Slinger, Micah Shade, Tumble Paw, Ghost Stripe, and Abyss Whisker. Micah Shade is trying to teach all of them. The topic is clawing the rump. Anyone can get a hothead's attention. Catching and holding it when the lesson is about gathering materials to reinforce camp. Damn, Micah Shade is good at what they do. Pebble, Ochre Peak, Hawktooth, Echo Speckle, and High Paw. They want to hold a training session on the rocky cliff, and it goes well. Shade Bark, Grey Freckle, Butterfly Shadow, Flare Pelt. They come across a tough clan apprentice, not taking them right now. Boulder Scratch, Cloudy Paw, Frigid Hawk. And they try to fight an eagle and Boulder Scratch gets bitten. Snowshade, Alpaca Stem, Furs Ram, Gorge Watcher. Across the rat and they catch the rat. Nice, nice, nice. Send out these guys. These 2 kids from Tough Clan playing to the border. We bring them home. Red Feather, Lavender Goose, Burr Paw, and Stone Paw go out gathering, and then these 2 will go out gathering as well. Okay. And that is it for Zek Clan today. Remember, if you want to participate, then type !Discord, and you can submit a cat into the Discord. Alrighty. Give me just a second, and we will switch over to Digimon Survive.